What is going on, guys? This is Man135 Media Barrels, and today I have a more of a proof of concept video that is quite interesting, but it is a daytime and nighttime sensor. So if we come over here and we flick this lever, this is pretty much our like test, I guess you could say. If this guy is alive and well, that means it is daytime. And then now over here, we have a timer going on that is spawning these ghost pixies, which spawn, which burn in sunlight extremely fast, and they don't really last very long. But to get that going, I need to flip this lever over here, and that will start the timer. And yeah, so right now I have it on a 4-second timer, and since this is on the inverter gate and it has to loop back, it means every 8 seconds it will spawn a what do you call it, ghost pixie, something like that. I believe it's 8 seconds. And then over here, since he does spawn for a couple seconds and the sensor picks that up, I have another delay gate here that is set to 2 seconds, and it's pretty much if this sensor is not active for 2 seconds, then it will not send a signal forward. That's pretty much how that works. So even though it's spawning, it is not passing a signal forward, and until it becomes nighttime, or I sleep and it becomes nighttime, then this pixie will stay alive, allowing it to send the signal forward, and this logic gate, which is an XOR gate, will turn off. Yes, it will turn off because this and this one will be true, because that sensor is connected to the other side here, and it will make this LED turn off and turn this one on, indicating it is nighttime. So you could turn this to have LED lights. You don't. Right now I have it set up for 2 outputs, but you could just get rid of this inverter, or you might want to keep the inverter. Yeah, you want to keep the inverter, so then that when it detects that this pixie is alive, it will turn everything on. So if you want to have like lights and stuff, it'll turn that stuff on. But I'm just going to sleep right here, and you're going to see that this LED turns red. I'm going to sleep, turn to nighttime. There we go. So we just got to wait a second for the pixie to spawn again. There we go. And the sensor has detected it. 2 seconds later, sent the signal, and now we have this other output, and because it's nighttime. And something else I have set up over here is another XOR gate. Sorry about my phone. So right now this is hooked up to this inverter, which is true. So what this is going to do is that once that is true and this switch is true, it will not send a signal to this logic gate. So before I had it so that whenever it was nighttime, these pixies were just going to endlessly spawn over and over and over, and it was causing some lag. So I added this little buffer here that makes it so as long as this switch is down and that inverter gate is on, which means it's nighttime, this does not pass the signal. You can see the state of this logic gate is false, which pretty much turns off the whole timing system here. This timing system right here is very basic. It is just a AND gate that sends a signal to a timer gate, which whatever timer to a delay gate, whatever delay you prefer, which goes to an inverter gate, and that inverter gate goes back to this AND gate, and it's just an endless loop. And now the other side of this AND gate is connected up to a switch or something of that sort. So I could connect this switch up to this AND gate right here, up to this side, and it would endlessly spawn pixies. But because I have it with the buffer here right now, it thinks its switch is off. Because this over there turns it off. Since both of these are true on an XOR gate, it makes it so the output is false. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So these will stay as with 2 pixies until it becomes daytime. So let's do that again. Oh, of course I got hit. Now obviously the only issue I could see with this is that if you unload the chunks, it may get a little broken. So yeah, now they're all dead. And 2 seconds later it'll update it, and now this output is back on because it's daytime. So like I was saying though, the only signal is that, the only problem I could see with this is that if you unload the chunks, then it gets the spawning, it's a little funky, and the timer it kind of doesn't really work too well. So that's why I kept these switches in here, is because if this guy over here despawns and this timer breaks, you could always just flip the switches up and then flip it back down, and it's kind of a really quick reset. But yeah, if you guys have any questions as to how this works or any of the logic behind it, it is quite simple actually, and it works pretty well. So yeah, once again guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. I hope this gives you guys some inspiration to do something. And for now guys, that's about it. I hope you have enjoyed, and thanks for watching.